The mystery of creation revealed. This experience happened on the 17th of August 2017 at 5 a.m. I was on my bed, then I felt vibration around the ceiling of my bedroom. Then suddenly I saw a huge hand coming down from the sky. And then I heard a voice saying, "Moses, I have come to take you." Immediately I began to rise beyond the cloud in the sky. As I was moving in space, I saw a huge ball of fire moving. Afterward, I saw this mass of burning fire heading in my direction. Then in the middle of this flame of fire, I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Behold, contemplate and listen. Discover the thought that I had when nothing was created." Then the Lord began to speak words of mystery. I said, "Lord, I would not be able to retain and remember your words." The Lord said, "Worry not. You have the level required." Immediately I saw myself on the earth holding a notebook and a pen, and I began to write. But strangely I was simultaneously present with the Lord while at the same time, I was on the earth writing. We were in space and in emptiness when the Lord said to me, "Son of man, before the creation, I chose myself. The flame of fire that you see is my representation. I was floating and moving along the emptiness since eternity. Nothing was created back then. My energy was so excessive and abundant that even the infinite space was suffering the weight of my presence that was prevailing in emptiness. That is why it is written, 'In the beginning was the Word,' but do not think that the infinite emptiness was vacant. I was supposed to move in order to fill up the emptiness and the infinite space with my energy and presence in order to allocate myself an infinite territory and establish my omnipresence. But then waves springing from my breath began to take over the firmament in order to fill this infinite empty space with my energy. By the word of the Lord the heavens were made, their starry host by the breath of his mouth." Psalm 33:6. This may be beyond your understanding, but you can at least imagine my capacity to fill the infinite emptiness which I was supposed to fill with my presence. This is how the firmament was seized and filled with my presence. It is after filling the infinite emptiness of the firmament with my presence that I said, "Let there be light." Gen 1-3. I did not necessarily need a luminous source because this energy was already available in order to produce high-voltage electricity. In fact, sparkling and glittering vibrations were colliding and ramming themselves in order to produce flashing of light and thunderbolt, resulting in electrical charges and shock that the emptiness could not bear. As a result, metallic sounds were reverberating and repeating themselves continuously because of the intensity of electricity. I had to equilibrate these reverberations in interventions as Jehovah Shalom. It is at that moment that thoughts began to renew in my spirit. I was saying in myself that if only a universe could exist so that they can be seized by these energies. If only heaven could be in order to be affected by these energies. If only nature can appear in order to be seized by these energies. I said in me, it is time to create so that my electrical energy can be incarnated in my work. Be careful, all of the works of my creation are energetic. They incarnate my energetic potentiality. That is why in the past, my appearances in the Bible were in fiery flames up to the day of Pentecost. And in every manifestation of fire, I was incorporating my energy in my people. If there is an orbit or ring of fire above your head, it is to indicate to you that you are full of energy that is producing electricity in you. That is why I told you when I was in the flesh that you are the light of the world. Matthew 5:14. In the time of creation, I wanted to suspend everything in space where there is no need of support. This is in order to teach the world that my creation is unshakable because of my energies that support it. Understand, O Son of Man, that everything that is created, whether visible or invisible, have an energetic foundation. Around me, the law of execution is at work. The moment I think, immediately it comes to pass. Every object of my thought initiates the process of creation, thanks to these energies. When I think about something, a black and white design of the object appear in my vision waiting for my word in order to become color and animated. My word color and animate my outline and sketch as it is written in Isaiah 55:8-9, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord." For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. The visible and invisible were before my face like a book that I was browsing. Everything had to follow the blueprint according to my sketch. I was contemplating and I was seeing the plan of my creation, and I imposed my law so that once everything is animated, they will converge to my will. Everything had to follow the blueprint of my sketch. Once I had finished designing the sketch, there was the color embellishing the creation. My energy was animating that which was a sketch. It is He who made the earth by His power, who established the world by His wisdom, and by His understanding, He has stretched out the heavens. Jeremiah 10:12 Son of man, understand that my creation is without fault, as many with their erroneous science that they cannot master yet are accusing me of mistakes. The works of my hand are touched by energy, and my creation is imbued with my energies. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Genesis 1:1-2 For you created my inmost being, you knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made, your works are wonderful, I know that full well.